Michigan. Fox 17 News at 6 starts right now.
First at 6, the man who rode around in a minivan terrorizing the Muskegon community for years will not be getting his van back.
A Muskegon County court denied the unusual request, so Jeffrey Willis's van is going to be destroyed. Julie Dunmeyer joins us live in the studio with the latest on this story. Julie.
Josh, there is no chance Jeffrey Willis will ever get out of prison. He's a convicted killer of 2. There's no chance he'll ever get his van back now with a judge's order to destroy it. There's no way he could afford the $96,000 in fees he'd owe the county for storing it. His arrest in 2016, if the judge even did grant that unusual request.
This van only symbolizes violence, only symbolizes death.
It's a silver Dodge Grand Caravan, but the quintessential soccer mom didn't drive it. This man, convicted murderer Jeffrey Willis, did.
It's going to be another chapter, and a bit of both the family, our community, and the law enforcement community to be able to move forward.
A judge saying it's time to crush the method of transportation that still haunts the Muskegon community.
We don't want anybody else in the public to, spend money to have this van and display it like a museum piece, because it's really not. It's a memory that needs to be destroyed.
This van, a key piece of evidence in the trial that ultimately put Jeffrey Willis away for life, convicted of killing Rebecca Bletch and Jessica Herringa by a jury of his peers in 2018.
We recovered handcuffs and a rope.
Inside the van, authorities finding a rape kit, rope, and other disturbing things. Willis tried to appeal the court order to destroy it.
So ultimately, it was just an attempt to thumb his nose again at law enforcement and the prosecutor's office.
That didn't work.
With my history and knowledge of Mr. Willis, it doesn't surprise me that he wanted to kind of fight this. To me, it was a losing battle, because even if the court would have granted him possessory interest of that vehicle just to get it, he would have had to have paid over $96,000 in storage fees, which of course he doesn't have.
Muskegon County Prosecutor DJ Hilson saying this is proof of a just justice system.
My view of the world when it comes to Mr. Willis and his frivolous claims of whatever is that ultimately the truth is going to win, and the truth has won at this point in time, and certainly the law is on our side. It was on our side when he was convicted, and it's on our side in destroying this van, and ultimately this is just proof that the law can and will overcome evil.
There's one chapter still open in this years-long case, finding the remains of Jessica Herringa, one of Willis's victims, still missing to this day.
The finding Jessica, that's the final chapter.
Family of Jessica Herringa, meanwhile, has always maintained that they do not believe she was killed by Willis. Forensic evidence would allow the prosecutor to charge and convict Willis of her death, which is incredibly uncommon, without finding Jessica's remains. Live in studio, Julie Dunmeyer, Fox 17 News.